Hi there, it's January 28th and time for Proverbs 28. Still in the Solomon's Proverbs that were copied by King Hezekiah's men. There we go. And we've heard this before. The wicked flees when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. That righteous. In with the righteous. The righteous are bold as a lion. When a land transgresses, it has many rulers. But with a man of understanding and knowledge, its stability will long continue. Kind of sound like what's going on now, doesn't it? Yeah. A poor man who oppresses the poor is a beating rain that leaves no food. Right. This goes on too. For those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law strive against them. Also going on right now. 5. Evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand it completely. Right? Seek the Lord. Seek the Lord. Got that? 6. Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways. This is very true. Right? These rich people that are crooked in their ways, trouble follows them everywhere. 7. The one who keeps the law is a son with understanding, but a companion of gluttons shames his father. Partiers, right? Partiers. 8. Whoever multiplies his wealth by interest and profit gathers it for him who is generous to the poor. That is profit that comes from charging interest to the poor. This poor people trying to pay our credit card bills, right? When their interest is, man, like that. Just sit over here. For God will take away the wicked usurer, that's insurance charger, and give his goods to him that shall bestow them well. Right. We're waiting for that, aren't we? Says it'll happen. 9. If one turns away his fear from hearing the law, even his prayer is an abomination. Ear. I said fear. Right. This is the Bible. If you turn away from that, even your prayer is an abomination. And there are some people who claim to be something, and they're not. Okay? They don't even read the Bible. 10. Whoever misleads the upright into an evil way will fall into his own pit, but the blameless will have a goodly inheritance. Right? We will. Right. 11. A rich man is wise in his own eyes, but a poor man who has understanding will find him out. This happens too, huh? These rich people think they know it all. And some poor person comes along and finds out the truth. 12. When the righteous triumph, there is great glory, but when the wicked rise, people hide themselves. Right. Right. Just look at recent history in any country, and this happens, right? 13. Whoever conceals his transgressions will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsakes them will obtain mercy. Right. Hide your sin. You can't hide them from God, okay? He sees that. Okay? And to confess them and forsake them. And stop doing that, okay? And you will obtain mercy. 14. Blessed is the one who fears the Lord always, but whoever hardens his heart will fall into calamity. Right. This happens too. Or lacks the Lord. Will fall into calamity. 15. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked ruler over a poor people. Right. Let's look what goes on in some countries. We won't mention any names where There is a wicked ruler that rules over poor people, won't let them do anything for fear of death, right? Locks them in. 16, a ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor, but he who hates unjust gain will prolong his days, right? Do you hate unjust gain? Right? People that get something for nothing when they didn't deserve it. Happens too. 17, if one is burdened with the blood of another, he will be a fugitive until death. Let no one help him. Murderers. Whoever walks in integrity will be delivered, but he who is crooked in his ways will suddenly fall. Said the same thing up here, different words, right? And they will fall suddenly. Okay, 18, or 19 and 20. Whoever works his hand will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty, or poorness, right? A faithful man will abound with blessings, but whoever hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. Right? All these get-rich-quick schemes, these cheaters and schemers, scammers out there, they'll get theirs. They will. 21, to show partiality is not good, but for a piece of bread a man will do wrong. Bribery. Right? This happens too. Everywhere. Right? It will pay somebody to say something that's not true. 22, a stingy man hastens after wealth and does not know that poverty will come upon him. Evil eye, man whose eye is evil. Man with a wicked eye hasteth to riches. Right. Some people that just hoard money. Yeah? 23, whoever rebukes a man will afterward find more favor than he who flatters with his tongue. Right. You know, have you ever heard of a yes man? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And one person will stand up and say, that's wrong, okay? You're doing it wrong. And later he will find more favor when the person that was rebuked saves face, right? 24, whoever robs his father or his mother and says that is no transgression is a companion to a man who destroys. Got that? Evil people rob your own parents. Some people do. They rob their parents. They got a job, they're making good money, and they're living in their parents' basement, right? And not helping them pay the bills or anything. You're still robbing your own parents. Okay? 25, a greedy man stirs up strife, but the one who trusts in the Lord will be enriched, right? And these greedy people, they stir up trouble and strife and worry. You could say lots of stuff about that, but I don't want to get in trouble. 26, whoever trusts in his own mind is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom will be delivered. Right? To trust in your own mind? The key to wisdom is knowing that you're not wise, okay? That's the key to wisdom. Okay? If you think you know it all, right? You're a fool, okay? Because nobody knows it all. Right? 27, whoever gives to the poor will not want, but he who hides his eyes will get many a curse. Right? If you can help somebody, you need to help them, and God will pay you back with interest every single time. Okay? Otherwise, you have to live with that. Okay? And 28, when the wicked rise, people hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. Right? This has happened all throughout history, right? And people celebrate. So there you go. That's Proverbs 28. Okay, we can go over the highlights real quick. The righteous are bold as a lion. We're collecting all these righteous statements together. I'm going to put them all together in one chapter. 2 is highlighted. When a land transgresses or falls down, it has many rulers, but with a man of understanding and knowledge, its stability will long continue. Happening right now, right now. When not one person was running the country, but a whole group of people that nobody knew who they were running the country. Right? When the land transgresses, it has many rulers. One man. When a man of understanding and knowledge, its stability will long continue. What you have to remember about this world is all of the resources we need to live happily are here in abundance. Okay, there is nothing that is lacking. There are only evil people who control the resources, right? And cut them off and hide them and don't let the people enjoy the resources that are here. It just takes one person to clear all that away and open the resources that are here that God gave us for everybody to enjoy life. 4 is highlighted. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law strive against them. Right? God's law. Okay? God's law. Not the 250,000 laws that are in books all over lawyers' offices. We're talking about God's law. And you can write all these other laws and go against God's law. There's plenty of laws that go against God's laws. Okay. Okay, 6 is highlighted. Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich who is crooked in his ways. Right. I would rather meet a poor man who has integrity, right, than a rich man who is crooked in his ways. And the rich and famous are usually doing something wrong that they don't want people to know about. And sometimes it gets found out and makes international news, right? 8 is highlighted. Whoever multiplies his wealth by interest and profit gathers it for him who is generous to the poor. Right? All these people charging interest will someday, it will be gathered. It will be given to somebody who will distribute it where it should be. Okay? That could be coming sooner than you think. Right? 11 is highlighted. A rich man is wise in his own eyes. Think they know it all. But a poor man who has understanding will find him out. Right? Now, lots of people who find out about these people who think they know everything when they really don't. 12 is highlighted. When the righteous triumph, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, people hide themselves. Right? It says in Revelations, when the wicked rise, people will go into hiding. It does say that. 15 is highlighted. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked ruler over a poor people. Right. Now, there are countries like this, okay? One in particular comes to mind, but we won't mention the name, okay? It's north. In the north. 16 is highlighted. A ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor, but he who hates unjust gain will prolong his days. Right? Do you hate unjust gain? I hate unjust gain. 19 and 20 is highlighted. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread. Right? Work. God will provide for you if you work. But he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. Nothing and plenty of it, right? A faithful man will abound with blessings, but whoever hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. Okay? Get rich quick scheme, scammers. 23 is highlighted. Whoever rebukes a man will afterward find more favor than he who flatters with his tongue. If there's a leader, a boss, a manager, he's doing something wrong, right? You need to tell him, you're doing that wrong. No disrespect intended, but you're not doing that right. Okay? Later on, you will find more favor than the yes men who just flattered with their tongue. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. He'll be going, why didn't you tell me I was doing this wrong? And then they don't have an excuse because they were afraid of you. 27, whoever gives to the poor will not want. Got that? But he who hides his eyes will get many a curse. Right? Shall have many curses. And it shall not lack over here. Give to the poor, okay? Give to the poor from what you have, and you shall never want. Okay, you will have plenty. God will see to it that you have plenty. The poor are on earth for that reason, to test you. Okay? In 28, when the wicked rise, people hide themselves. When they perish, the righteous increase. Yeah. When the sun comes out, everybody comes out of their house, right? There you go. That's Proverbs 28. 18 later today, let's check real quick. We are doing the second half of Matthew 18, okay? More parables. Just one. It's very short, so it will take just a few minutes to do through the New Testament in a year today. But there you have it. Well, give us a like if you think about it. But till later, we'll keep going. See ya.